What We Lost by Tahira Thompson. We lost a part of our island. People lost their homes. Others lost everything they owned. While the volcano was erupting, we moved to the northern side of the island as quick as light. We had to live in shelters and in tents. Families had to leave the island in silence, with nothing to say, not even goodbye or good day.
My volcano story. My name is Frances White, and at the age of 13, the volcano erupted, and eventually my abandoned home in Windy Hill got destroyed. When the volcano started to erupt, I had to evacuate to the north side of the island. There I had to live in shelters with complete strangers because I had no home. In the shelters, I had to share everything with people I didn't even know. It was rough living in the shelter because not only did I have to share everything, I had to deal with people's bad habits too. Besides living in a shelter, my life was changing and not for the better. It was hard because I couldn't go to school as normal. And when we did start back school, it was just not the same. We were always moving around to different places just to go to a class. I will never forget these times, and I'm truly happy they've come to an end. Written by Aslia Morton.
Good day, everyone. I'm Jessica Towers, and I'm going to read this book here for you today. It's called Stop Monkeying Around, and it's written by Christine Swift. Little Monkey was rarely quiet. He loved to play games, even though the other animals did not always want to join in. Stop monkeying around, his mother said, but Little Monkey was a little monkey. Little Monkey was feeling playful. He saw Elephant drinking at the waterhole. Stop monkeying around, bellowed the elephant. I'm trying to have a drink. Snake was trying to curl up for an afternoon nap, but Little Monkey thought it would be fun to swing on his tail. Stop monkeying around, hissed the snake, but Little Monkey just laughed and carried on. Parrot was in the trees, ruffling his beautiful feathers. Little Monkey just couldn't resist trying to pull a feather. Stop monkeying around, squawked the parrot. Leave me alone. Tiger was playing with her cubs. That looks like fun, thought Little Monkey. Little Monkey swung down and landed on the tiger's back, grabbing hold of her tail and pulling at it. Stop monkeying around, growled the tiger, which frightened Little Monkey a teeny bit. Little Monkey felt sad. Why did nobody want to play? Giraffe was busy eating leaves from tall trees. Hippo was busy bathing in the mud. Even the other monkeys were busy preening themselves. Little Monkey asked his mother, "What can I do? Nobody wants to play with me." "Why don't you make up a game you can play quietly by yourself?" his mother suggested. "Count some butterflies, swing through the trees." So Little Monkey sat quietly by himself. He counted the butterflies, he counted the birds, he even counted insects. He swung past the parrot, past the tiger, past the snake, past the elephant, past the hippo, past the butterflies, past the insects, past the birds, until, oops, he swung smack bang into another little monkey just like him. Now there were two little monkeys swinging through the trees, but this time they didn't bother anyone else. They just had great fun together. The end. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our story today.
Hello, everyone, big, small, short, and tall. Welcome to Goodnight, Montserrat. I hope you're ready for bed. My name is Miss A. I am the founder and director of Golden Scholars 101. So today, friends, we're going to be reading one of my favorite books. I know you're going to enjoy it. Purpose Finds His Gift by Janet Campbell. Gifts. Do you have any gifts? Not quite the ones you get on your birthday or around the holiday time, but do you have any special gifts within you? What are you good at? What do you like to do? What are your special talents? What makes you special? We're going to take a look at purpose today. Universe has a son named Purpose. At an early age, Universe told Purpose that everyone and everything has a special gift to give to the world. Purpose would often wonder what gift he could give. What gift can you give to the world? Something to think about. Purpose liked to take walks through the woods. On one particular day, Purpose walked by a beautiful tree, as old as the forest itself. He watched as the tree gently swayed in the breeze, standing tall and still. Purpose loved the sound of silence and the majestic beauty of the tree. "Excuse me, Mr. Tree," Purpose said. "You are so magnificent. May I borrow some of your majesty, if only for a short time?" What do you think Mr. Tree said? "If I give you my majesty, even for the shortest of time, what special gift will I then have to give to the world?" Mr. Tree asked. Wow, look at that face. A look of disappointment crossed Purpose's face. Purpose then took a walk by the great ocean. He stood at the ocean side and admired the majestic waves as the salt water tickled his toes. Ocean whispered swoosh with each rolling wave. "What a peaceful voice Mr. Ocean has," Purpose thought. "Maybe Mr. Ocean will let me borrow his voice." "Excuse me, Mr. Ocean," Purpose said. "Your voice is so peaceful. May I borrow some of your peacefulness, if only for a short time?" I wonder what Mr. Ocean will say. "If I give you my peacefulness, even for the shortest of time, what special gift will I then have to give to the world?" Mr. Ocean asked. A look of disappointment crossed Purpose's face. My friends, have you ever made that face? Let's continue. "You have your own peacefulness," Mr. Ocean said. "You must go searching for it." Darkness fell and Purpose came upon Star. Purpose wanted to shine as brightly and light the night sky. "Excuse me, Mr. Star," Purpose said. "Your light is so bright. May I borrow some of your brightness, if only for a short time?" "If I give you my brightness, even for the shortest of time, what special gift will I then have to give to the world?" Mr. Star asked. There's that face again. A look of disappointment crossed Purpose's face. "You have your own brightness," Mr. Star said. "You must go searching for it." Purpose was disappointed that Mr. Tree, Mr. Ocean, and Mr. Star wouldn't share their special gifts. When he returned home, Father Universe was waiting for him. "I do believe you made a mistake," Purpose said to his father with sadness. I searched and I searched, but I could find no special gift to give to the world. Mr. Tree, Mr. Ocean, and Mr. Star would not share their gifts with me, and I have returned with nothing. Universe comforted purpose. Your special gift does not exist outside of yourself. It exists within you. Your special gift is to be the best purpose you can be. Purpose listened as his father explained how important he is. You are the reason for everything, Universe said. I am, Father? Purpose asked. Yes, you are. You are the reason the tree grows so tall, so his majesty can be enjoyed by all. You are the reason the ocean is so peaceful, so his peacefulness can be enjoyed by all. And you are the reason the star shines so bright, so that his brightness can be enjoyed by everyone. The end. So my friends, that brings us to the end of Purpose Finds His Gift by Janet Campbell. I hope you will take a moment to think about your special gifts. What makes you so special? Perhaps it's the way that you sing. Perhaps it's the way that you dance. Perhaps it's how quickly you solve those math problems. Whatever it is, know that your special gift is within you. Thank you so much for reading with us. Good night, Montserrat.
Hello, little ones. My name is Eva Wilson, and today I will be reading for you Winston Won't Go. 845, 46, what a fine-looking bunch, said Uncle and Nancy. He had come over for lunch. It's time for them to go, said Mom. Go, leave this nest. But this one's not moving. He's not ready like the rest. Over in the corner was little Winston, his suitcase still not packed. He sat there and refused to leave, his belongings still neatly stacked. It's time to go. What's wrong, little man? Uncle and Nancy inquired. I'm not ready to leave, but they say I must. My welcome has expired. I won't pack and I won't leave, declared a very serious Winston. All my brothers and sisters are going to town, today in fact, to Kingston. I want to stay near you, Uncle and Nancy, pleaded the tiny spider. I want to hear more of your stories. I can't leave till I'm much wiser. Okay, little Winston, just one more story, and then you've got to go. Did I tell you how I got my stories? Answered Winston. No. Little Winston moved in close to listen, his eyes excited and wide. I believe this story, my dear Winston, sounds best if told outside. So they went outside beside the fence, where Anansi shared the tale of how he got so many stories and used clever tricks to prevail. Oh, that was wonderful, squealed little Winston. Please, please tell another. This one must be told up on the hill, said Anansi. So first, go ask your mother. She said that I can go, said Winston. She's packed dinner for our trip. For climbing the hill, she's packed my shoes, just so that I don't slip. Off they went across the fields, stopping at the very tip-top of the hill. Have I told you the story of my dinner with Turtle? Asked Anansi. No. Well, now I will. While they ate supper under the stars, Anansi told story after story of turtle and elephant, monkey and lion, dramatic in all their glory. As Winston nodded off to sleep, he yawned, "What a comfortable spot!" Maybe if I was leaving home, I would live here. It's too bad that I'm not. The sun rose and Winston awoke to find a soft pillow beneath his head. Over him was a spun silk blanket, very much like the one on his bed. Your mother brought it, said Anansi, smiling. Have you ever been to Guyana? No, I'll tell you about it on our way to town for ackee and boiled banana. Anansi told stories as they walked, Winston's house disappearing in the distance. I've been to so many places, says Anansi. Towns like this one, for instance. Winston marveled at the shops, the village, the music, all of it quite festive. He thought to himself, if I ever move out, this seems like a place that I'd live. It seemed as if Anansi told 1,000 stories back to back for little Winston. Before he knew it, a taxi whizzed by. They had walked all the way to Kingston. So this is the place everyone is going, said Winston as he let his bags drop. Look, Uncle Anansi, that's my brother Julius selling mangoes in that shop. There's Darren and Marshall, Marvette, Kendrick, and Erwin, said Winston, grinning. And Chanel with Adrian, Elsa, and Yvette doing what they do best, spinning. Winston ran over to his siblings, bags in hand, with his choice of homes to live in. Anansi smiled and turned to go home. He just knew that Winston would give in. Wait, Uncle Anansi, Winston called. I have a story you'd like, no doubt. Did I tell you about the time my Uncle Anansi tricked me into moving out? And that is the end of Winston Won't Go. Thank you so much for listening to my story. Good night, Montserrat.